and welcome back to my channel and another video. So in this video we're going to talk all about Colm, if I can get him to walk on. Come on! He's like, no. So it's before work, it's a gorgeous morning, and I thought I'm doing a ride on Colmy this morning, so I thought I would fill you in if you're new here. And also, he hasn't really featured much on the channel because I don't take him out competing yet. I've been taking Bella out quite a bit and putting the work into her. So now that it's summertime and we've got daylight saving, I've been working both. So trying to get him a little fitter because he's well overweight and very unfit. So I thought I'd do a little chat about Colmy, because one of the ladies I've met at dressage recently, she just messaged me the other day on Messenger and said, I didn't realise that you had two ponies, because I've been sharing a bit more about Colm on Instagram as well. So she wanted to know his story. So I thought I would hop on and do an update. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to do a bit of a warm up with him first, and then I will insert some footage of me riding and do a little chat probably while I'm riding. So let's have a little chat about my chunky monkey here. So this is Colm. He is a full Connemara. He was bred by a stud up in Queensland. His full name is Glennormiston Colm. He was born in February of 2010, so he is 14 years old. He's 14.1 hands high, and he came to live with us in 2017. So we got him when he was 7, and he's been in and out of work his whole life. He was brought down here from Queensland by a good friend of mine for her granddaughters to ride, but they outgrew him quite quickly, and we purchased the property and had bought Bella, and I had also, so we bought Bella for my husband, which is my other horse, which if you follow us here you would have seen her feature most of the time in the vlogs. And we bought her for my husband, and then I bought a quarter horse mare, another chestnut mare, but we just did not click at all. We didn't gel, we didn't click, and I actually contacted the owner of her who bred her and said, look, it's just not working out, and she was kind enough to take her back, which was great. And I think it's important to recognise if it's not going to be a good fit and own that and move on. So that was a good outcome. She went back to the lady that bred her. Anyhow, so we only had Bella and my old pony, my very old pony who passed away when he was 34. So we had him here on the property for 12 months before he passed away, and he was like my heart horse. I had him since I was 9, but I'm going off on a tangent now, because we're supposed to be talking about Colm. So anyhow, we only had Bella and my old pony Duran, so I figured I needed something to ride, and I had a bit of a chat with Nicole, who is the daughter of the lady that owns, Vicky, who owns Colm. And I said, well, he could come stay at our place if you like, and I can do some work with him because I'm only a shorty, and I'd fit on him. So that's how that came about. So he came to live with us, and him and Bella are absolute best buddies. They absolutely adore each other. So it's a joy to see them together. And I've done work on and off with Colm. So I started working Bella to educate her a bit so that Andrew could ride her. And I ended up falling in love with her and really building a great relationship. And I feel like I've got a second heart horse with her. And unfortunately, that means as much as I love Colmy, I just haven't put in the work with him. It's just been so stop-start, and I've been taking Bella out and doing lots of competing and riding with her, and I really need to crack on with him because he is quite a character, and when he gets moving, he has some really lovely movement, but I just need to work on getting the weight off him and getting him fitter and being consistent with it. It's just hard when you work full time to work the two of them, but I feel very grateful to have two gorgeous ponies, and it's just a matter of being consistent and making a bit better routine, I think. He's also, like, you see him here and he looks quite lazy. Well, he is lazy, but he can give you a bit of excitement. So in the past he has put his head down and had a bit of a bronc, and it comes completely out of the blue. So I think it's taking me time too to gain my confidence on him, and that's only going to come with me just keep riding and getting to know him and his little quirks, which I have done over the years. So I do feel more and more confident on him now, and just getting him moving forward is a bit of a challenge. You'll see me in this clip where I do like a bit of a star jump. You see the legs come on and off, and that's something that Lucy's taught me to do with Bella, because she can be behind the leg as well, and I find it really helps. So it's great having the two of them, because they are similar in some ways, but then in other ways they're different. Like, he has more of a pony stride, and he can be a little bit nappy, where he sort of just drops the shoulder and tries to duck out the gate, which makes me laugh now. I used to find it a little frustrating, but now I just sort of, keep the outside rein, and I can deal with it a bit better now. And then once I've sort of put the barrier up of no, you can't do that, he gets the message and he gets a bit more back on board with what we're supposed to be doing. But yeah, you can see there he's very unfit. We do a bit of canter and then we have to come back to walk. And I also use a little short crop with him. I find that helps when he's not listening to the leg. Just give him a little tap, 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 which is not a hard or strong tap with the whip, if you like. It's just a little tickle up to keep going. And the other issue we've had is the saddle, and you'll see here that the saddle slips while I'm cantering up this long side, and I have to quickly jump off in a sec, which was quite funny because the saddle slipped round, which is I'm always worried about that. He's so wide. So we had a bit of an issue trying to find a saddle for him, and I actually rode him in a saddle pad and a surcingle for quite a long time before we got this saddle, just trying to get the right fit. So this is a little Kent and Masters saddle, and it's got a really, really, really wide gullet on it, and it's just like a pony pad basically. And I forgot to put the gel pad on this day, so yeah, we had a bit of a slip and slide. Once he loses a little bit of weight though, that will be a bit better. I did find though riding in the saddle pad was actually quite beneficial, because you really feel the horse move underneath you and you can really wrap your legs around them. But anyway, I hop back on and I do a little bit more riding here, just doing some transitions. So I'll let you enjoy the rest of the ride. I hope that explains a little bit about Colm and how he came to live with us and what our plans are for the future. So if you had any more questions, pop them in the comments below and I will answer them for you. And we're back. So that was a kind of a right session for Colmy. He is, like I said, he's very overweight. He's very unfit. So at the moment, our riding sessions are a little bit frustrating, I find, because he's predominantly kind of lazy and not really forward, wanting to move forward. But I suppose it's like us when we get unfit and then you're sort of getting back into it again. It's always a struggle, isn't it? But we'll get there. It's just about being consistent. Persistent and consistent. They're our key words, aren't they, mate? So I hope you enjoyed watching. I will try and bring you some more Colm updates as we go along. So I do try and do a bit of lunging with him as well. And like I said, we have got daylight saving now, so I can try and get the work into both. Like I've only ridden him this morning because I'm before work and it's now 7:48 and I've got to leave the house at about I'm supposed to leave the house about 8:15, but it always turns into 8:30. And then I'm rushing in the door. I'm a hairdresser and so I have a client first up, so I have to be there. It's not like I can be late. But I hope you enjoy I don't know if my microphones are working. I probably did a voiceover, having a bit of technical issues with the microphones lately, but I hope you enjoyed watching and yeah, until next time, bye for now.